What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee. I am in the car on my way home to get this live started. Sean is going to join me shortly. We didn't want to be too late. We had to push it back because both of us are not home yet and stationary, but we didn't want to have y'all waiting too long. Y'all, listen, this episode, uh, we got some things to break down for y'all in this episode. This episode, listen, all I'm going to say is Tyler Perry, writers, whoever is involved in this foolishness, we have got to we got to get it together, because it seemed like y'all just throwing anything down on paper and hoping that people will continue to watch, because this is clearly not well put together. But y'all, let's just get into it, shall we? And enjoy my new intro. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? All right, y'all. So this episode of Sisters, I'm gonna start off by letting y'all know. Let me know in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Because sometimes when I'm driving, I can't. Y'all can't hear me because the Bluetooth is connected to my car. I'm coming from a happy hour at a customer event I went to, so it is late, and I am driving. I've been driving for like an hour and a half, child. But I wanted to make sure I got on here on time for y'all. What's up, Shanice says? Shanice says, can't wait for y'all to explain to me what happened in this episode because I zoned in and out. Child, listen, Shanice, you and we see each other, okay? We see each other, okay? Just listening says, hello, everyone. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining us. Shanice says, I can hear you saying, good. Thank you. Yes, I can hear you. Just listening says, yes, I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Okay. Sean is going to join me shortly. Okay, she just finished getting all beautified at the beautician. Okay, because y'all know my friend, she is cute or whatever, and she got to keep it cute. Okay, so y'all, this episode of Sisters, it's pretty much all over the place. Oh, here we go. My boo is here. All right, hold on, Sean. Sean, can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, so we gonna keep our little promo. Did you see my promo, girl? You in my promo, girl?
What? Look, Mama,
Yeah.
I backed it.
My sister, y'all. I did a quick backstory. I did a new promo shoot. I did a promo shoot for my new when my channel was all jacked up and stuff, y'all. I did a photo shoot and all this stuff, getting prepared for my new channel, child, because I didn't know if this one or when it was gonna come back. So I had my sister make me a new intro video, and I said, make sure you put my boo in there, because we gotta make sure we see her. Okay, so when we finish this, you gotta go back and see the intro so you can see yourself in there. Okay. But girl, this episode, child, what say you about this episode?
So one thing I did, how my sound, y'all? Because I am on my car. If I need to put my AirPods in, let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in anyway. I think that for me, this episode was kind of boring to me. I didn't really look at it. I didn't really pay no attention to it. I'm hearing it, but I ain't hearing it. But I did notice in the opening
Yeah.
credits that it was written by two different people, look like some women, and it wasn't written by.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was, Tyler Perry was not on there, and he did not direct it either. So I did notice that in the opening credits. So,
Mm.
but for me, it was just, I'm ready for it to like get to getting. I don't think we're gonna make
Yeah.
it there yet. What's your thoughts?
It was trash. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead and tell y'all, it was trash. Like the they try to make it seem like Robin was the culprit. He,
yeah,
came back so strategically, and he's the one that possibly did
yeah. I didn't like that with
this. And
Fatima. That was dumb. Like you telling me that Andy Cootie Cat, they're good, that he's finna fly all the way around the world to take a man out to work up under her again. Like that don't even make sense, Fatima. Like this is dumb. Oh, can y'all hear me? I think I don't hear you, Shay.
you say,
Hey, I couldn't hear you.
what'd you
What'd you
say,
say?
Sean?
I think my phone going out. I
I
am
was saying,
driving,
okay,
y'all. You going in and
can
out.
you hear me
Let me
now?
hurry up and get to the house, cause it's tripping.
I know. I just literally walked into my house. I'm trying to set everything up real fast so I can get on camera for y'all. But girl, like I am confusion at this.
Yeah, it was. And then I don't understand why they keep talking at the front desk. Do we not have
One of the
offices?
partners in the company passed away. So we are totally disregarding the fact that this man could really be like coming back to salvage his business after
Thank
one of
you.
the partners passed away. That can't be the
Right,
that just can't be the reason why he came back.
right. Their reason ain't good enough at this point.
I'm
Like
like,
it's
that is a
dumb.
sufficient enough reason for why he came back to make sure that his business is running properly.
Right.
I just didn't get it. Girl,
Yeah.
girl, it's my opinion says I haven't seen it yet. It hasn't really interested me this season though. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Let me know because I'm just talking and I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Somebody
Yeah.
comment and let me know if you can hear me. I'm about to log in from my other phone, y'all.
Yeah. I'm about like 5 minutes from the house, and I'll be able to jump on camera too.
Okay, girl, it's my opinion says yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute for just a second so I can switch phones. Hold on.
Yeah. My bad, y'all. Look, I was trying to go get my hair done, y'all. And free, and it took a little bit longer than expected. I was like, oh. Then it started raining. But we finna get it together, y'all. I'll be on too in just a few minutes. I'm easing on down the road.
I'm coming. Okay, hold on. Uh-oh.
You got to cut one on my.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why I'm not on camera.
You swipe one of them out, Shay.
Yeah, it won't let me put myself on stage.
You probably have to close one of them out because we still getting. I'm hearing like the echo on it, so it sounds like two of them streaming. You had to cut one of them out and then put yourself up on stage.
Hold on, let me see here. Let me
Okay.
see. I think what's going on. Hold on, let me see. All right, here we go. All right, I see. Now I got to remove my other cell.
Yeah. Hmm.
Boom,
There
shakalaka.
you go.
Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, y'all. I guess see, got my little purse. I done just came in the house, child. Okay, here we go, y'all. This episode, yeah, it was bad. It was
It was
really,
bad. It was bad.
really, really bad. Like
Hmm.
I can't even put into words how bad this episode was. It was just we got
Yeah.
absolutely nowhere. We got absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
We start the episode off. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix myself. And this came from a happy hour from work. The little man
Mm-mm.
said, "Let me tell y'all real quick while Sean get herself home, child." He said, He said, "You got freckles." I said, "Yeah, I have freckles. Y'all can't see them because I don't be in the camera, but I'm a black girl with freckles, y'all. You see a little
Hmm.
freckles. Okay." So he was like, "You got freckles?" And I had my hands in my pockets. I said, "Yeah." I said, "You know, it's crazy. I've been with my husband for 21 years. He don't never talk about my freckles." He was like, "Oh, so there's your way of pushing me off." No, I said, one of my close, good girlfriends. I said, "You think I got freckles? She got freckles all over." He was like, "Oh, you trying to push me on your friend?" I said, "No, I ain't trying to push you off."
Mm-mm.
Listen, sir. Okay, everything ain't about you trying to talk to me. I'm just telling you,
Okay.
and so is my friend too. She married, so yeah, that's that. But that's what I've been doing all night. This was a long work day. Okay.
I
Um,
believe it.
girl, as my opinion says, my sister has them too. Oh, she cute. Okay. She's
Mm-mm.
my opinion says a lot of black women have freckles. They are cute. Oh, thank you.
Freckles are cute. I do like
thought they
freckles.
was
Yeah.
why. I was like, wow. But y'all, the episode starts off with continuing where we left off, where Fatima is standing up front with Robin, and Robin is pretty much like, "I know you're talking to Andy, and you guys are more than just co-workers, you're friends, and you are trying to protect Andy." So in this scene, I am confusion. I don't
Hmm.
know if Robin is acting as a man that's acting like Gary, where you know how Gary tried to isolate Andy from all her
Hmm.
family and all of that. It's like 1 minute the scene is posed where Robin seems like he's trying to do the same thing. Like Fatima is putting it in place where like, are you trying to be a Gary where you're trying to come in and control Andy too? So you set this and you are the scheme that Todd set up to come to us
Hmm.
saying, like, are you trying to isolate Andy and control her now, just like Gary did? Is that
Hmm.
Robin? And I'm like, I don't think that that's what Robin is doing. I literally think that Robin owns this business, right? As Fatima knows,
Hmm.
because Andy told her that. Like he owns this business. One of his partners passed away, so he has to come here and figure it out.
Right.
So this is just something that fell in his lap as he's coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I didn't understand why y'all out here talking at the front desk. Baby, both of y'all got offices. It's a whole conference room. I'm sure it's a library in there. Nobody decided to go and take this conversation somewhere else. Why?
Exactly.
Folk cheese and crackers. Y'all over here having a whole conversation in the lobby at the front desk
Wow.
with the reception. And then gonna tell the receptionist to move. Girl, what?
Like ain't nobody else walking in and out of here to hear this.
Okay, like this was dumb.
It didn't make any freaking sense. Chandra Lee Daniels says, "I think he is isolating her to control her. I think he's putting everyone where they need to be while he runs his shit." You know what? I think that that's what they want us to think he's doing. That's what I think they want us to think he's doing, because that scene with child, what is Gary's henchman name?
Hudson, give me like 2 minutes. I'm finna ready to hook up.
Listen,
Shay.
y'all gonna have to excuse me. I had a couple drinks tonight and entertained them. Um, Hudson, that whole scene with me, for me, was weird. I think it was very weird too, because it's like, okay, you don't want her in there, then you do. It's like, it's weird. I didn't get it. But Robin, him putting Fatima with Hayden, it's like you want to keep Fatima with Hayden to keep an eye on him, right? Because he's going to be doing all this stuff to confuse the partners. But I'm like, Robin, you own the company. It doesn't matter what Hayden does. You can fire Hayden. So you don't have to, in a sense, control Hayden. You can get rid of Hayden. You control the situation with Hayden. Hayden has done so much stuff that can get him fired and ain't even funny. So why is Hayden even a factor in you figuring out a way to keep him out of the way? What you think, friend? Oh, she probably
I'm finna hop on the
on a computer.
yep, on the computer. I finally
Okay.
made it home, y'all. Can
Oh,
you hear
perfect.
me? Oh, my
Yep, I can.
camera. Okay. I think for me, I don't understand what Robin doing either, because it's like it feel like he trying to play chess but don't know how to.
Right.
That's what it's giving. Because
Mm.
again, you have all of these. Let me swipe this.
Okay, you gotta take the other self off.
Did it fall off? You may have to kick me out.
Oh, kick out the other person.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I don't know which one to press, child. Okay, I picked the right one. Thank you. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you cute girl. Yes.
Go ahead, Sean. Back, y'all. I came back.
That is cute. So,
Yeah. Look at you go.
oh, that's the picture that you posted the other day.
Yep, I saw it. I was like, I think I'm gonna do that. I
And
think I'm gonna do
and
it.
and did it on them. Okay. Did it on them. I love it.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Cute,
you.
cute.
So yeah, so I don't know if he's playing chess like he think he is, because like you said, you're the owner, you the big boss dog. Everybody in that mug can go if you want to.
Exactly.
Go. So why are you trying to play him to the chest? I feel like he knows something else about Hayden
Mm-hmm.
and try to let Hayden hang himself. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
But Hayden hung himself several times.
Yeah.
He's been breaking into. I remember that one season where he was looking into the airline system through their computer system, checking on Zach. He
Yep.
was listening in on Fatima's phone calls. Like, that's enough to get him, like, to let him go. So why are we even wasting time connecting Hayden and Fatima?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, it ain't giving like you know how to play chess. It's definitely giving you thinking you playing chess, but you really playing checkers. Almost at the point you playing tic tac toe.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you sitting up here, child, got my purse all in the video. Um, it's also like, you don't need Fatima to babysit Hayden.
right.
Like,
Then you doing that.
I think it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of our time as the viewers watching it.
Yeah.
It's team entirely too much.
It is
Girl,
not progressing. It ain't going nowhere.
it's not. I feel like this is a setup for us to be all season long talking about who did this to Gary. Like,
Yeah.
it's too many factors that are not factoring.
Yeah.
Girl is my but he never really wanted Andy. He just wanted the benefits. Exactly. That whole threesome situation,
Who,
the
Robin?
whole Yeah, Robin. He never really wanted Andy. Like he felt like, and then he dismissed Andy after he gave
Yep.
her the money. He was like, "Oh, no, because you crossed me one time, so I'm good." And Andy was like, "But you crossed me, and you expect me to still be around,
Mm-hmm.
but you expect us to believe now that he came all the way back from London or the UK where he was setting up the new office, right? Because you own the business. That's why you over there setting up a new office, but
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden in Atlanta." At this office, you just have no control, but you somewhere else in a whole nother country setting up a new office. It's things like this that
Yep.
make
That makes sense. Yep. Like they're not connecting the dots. And even when it comes to Andy and Robin, I did like their relationship in the beginning, but I feel this just me, y'all. Let me add a little my own little storyline in here. I feel like Robin got a little piece of tea that Andy be throwing that thing to anybody with a little piece of change. And he said, I'll bet. Let me throw my hand in there. Let me throw my hat in the ring. Let me see what I can do. And it worked. And
child.
then now that he done taste the forbidden fruit, or everybody's fruit at this point, he was like, oh, she'll go for anything. The threesome, okay. She'll literally go for anything.
Exactly.
And now that he done got what he wanted, he'll go on by his business. But I will say this: I do think that he did find himself liking her more than he intended to.
Yes.
I give him
Absolutely.
that though. But yeah,
Yeah, but I don't think he liked her enough to go off in Gary. Like,
right. And I agree with that part. I
because
agree.
he came back and no that one, we never really resolved whether Gary took over the law firm or not. That's one thing. And
Mm-hmm.
he knows it's a damn mosquito that got in here when I walked in the door check. Um, and also he knows that she's with Jordan. So
Yep.
if he's going to have to manipulate any type of situation, it would be the situation with Jordan.
Jordan, right.
It's not really benefiting him to get rid of Gary, so to speak, and like try to end his life. That doesn't
And that will only make sense if Gary and Hayden was successful in overtaking the law firm. They
exactly
weren't successful. It didn't work.
it did
So why would he hold on to a 15-year grudge to all of a sudden, oh, he's marrying her? Let me go take him out. He could have did that before he left Atlanta, got on a plane and went to UK, and nobody would know nothing.
exactly
Who could wait
exactly.
all these years, months, days for this time to go by and like, oh, I heard through the grapevine. I don't feel like he's keeping tabs on Andy like that. And I don't know why Fatima is trying to hype her up to be that girl.
Child, and the way Fatima was like, and Gary don't, I mean, Hayden don't like me, you or Andy, so why the fuck, I mean, I'm sorry, why
Right.
I'm out of line. Fatima, the fact that you even thought that it was okay for you to talk to the owner of this company like that, girl,
Right.
you and your shoulders that are very broad have stepped across the boundaries. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Like, I understand that you don't like Hayden, but if you really that mad, girl, go somewhere else. You ain't got
Leave.
to work here.
Just go. You don't have
Yeah,
to be here. That's the
just
part I don't
play.
understand. Yeah. The writing is bad. It's
It's bad.
bad. It's
It's
bad.
bad. Nothing is connecting. Nothing
Nope.
is connecting. So really, I thought we started the episode with Fatima and Robin, which I it should have been. But anyway, it was really Andy and
Listen.
then Hudson. So Andy
Mhm.
and us standing there having a little standoff. They got, the toy cop standing there that's supposed to be guarding the room, but he went to go get. First of all, that scene went on way too long.
Thank you.
Talking about him going to get some sandwich, some barbecue sandwich that's so good, and this and the third. What is the point of us talking about this sandwich for 5 minutes?
They was trying to bring some type of comedy a little relief there, but it didn't work because it wasn't
No,
landing. The jokes are not landing. Don't nobody
no,
care.
no. Tyler Perry, this is not one of your plays, okay? And this isn't even, he tries to mirror this to the soap operas, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
soap opera-esque. It was
Mm-hmm.
get on with it,
Let's get to the
like
point.
a toy cop, get out what you got to get out, okay?
Yep.
Like I cannot do this anymore. This is a waste of time. Then
Yep.
Hudson, and she was like, "Well, that's my fiance in there. I want to go in there and see him." And I'm like, Andy, why are you even here to see Gary? You don't even give two shits about him.
Well,
Like, why are we,
Robin told her to play the game, so she going to play the game.
child? So Officer Otis asked her, and that's not his name. I don't know, but he just reminds me of Otis, the cop off of Martin.
Martin.
And they're saying, well, if that's your fiance, baby, you need to go on in there and see him. And Hudson was like, no, because I'm power of attorney. So I'm like, what are we trying to allude to by saying that Hudson is power of attorney? Because where is Gary's family? He ain't got no sisters, no brothers, no mama, no nothing. Like, why is
His
Hudson his
ex-wife, his children.
right? Which we still haven't seen. Period. So
Yeah,
Hudson is power of attorney. This honestly, I think Hudson did it. I do. I
I
think
think
Hudson
Hudson.
did it.
I think it's Hudson too. Yeah,
Yeah. They are trying to, I think they're trying to put all these puzzle pieces in place to make us think it's somebody else and
mm-hmm.
away from him, but I think it's him
Yeah,
because of the way. First of all, you semi-assaulted Andy. You grabbed her and pushed her and all this. Don't put your hands on her. She might be dumb as a box of rocks, is
indeed.
smart as she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be this big time lawyer, but she is the dumbest big time lawyer I have seen
Yeah.
sometime,
Mm-hmm.
quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
So Andy is like, what are you gonna do? And then Hudson says, oh, I've been watching you for quite some time, Miss Barnes. So you just gonna admit that you've been stalking me
Yeah.
for Gary?
Doing everything Gary tell him to do, he did it.
Then she was like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. Now I know that when I get back to my office, then I'm going to get a restraining order against you. But it's like, girl, you ain't even see him stalking you. So it's like, you're not even going to know when he's following you.
Right. He was good at it. Like he probably was the one who set up everything in Andy's apartment or
Exactly.
condo, whatever she was living at. You
Right.
know, he probably did all of that. But that whole scene did go way too long. We didn't need RoboCop there or the rent a cop. We didn't need to know his lunch menu. We
No.
didn't need you to pretend like you didn't know what the legal words that they were using. Like we didn't need any of this. I think it would have sufficed with him and her talking, saying, "Leave him alone. I know you did it." And they having a back and forth banter. Bringing the rent a cop up there didn't do anything.
It was a waste of our time and
Yep.
energy, camera space. Like it was too much. There was a waste of storage on the camera. Let
Yep.
that, let that, and let it go. Chandra Lee Daniels says last season they took away the top part of Fatima's house. Now it looks like this season they are taking away Fatima's office because why is she talking up front and working in the conference room? Right. That's like, why are we doing that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and Robin has a whole private office in the front that obviously Fatima didn't know he had up there or was in. So the
Mm-hmm.
privacy of it all, he could have said, hey, come in my office, let's talk.
That's the part I understand. Like, why we have this conversation? Why are we up here doing this in front of the people? Okay.
Exactly. Chandra Lee Daniel says he can get rid of him based on what? In this current moment, based on what is he firing? Based in this current moment, based on what is he firing him? Let's take away everything he has done in the past. What grounds does he have to do it right now? Well, really, all those things that he did in the past are grounds for him to get fired because,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that you conspired with someone to take over
Take
my
it
business.
down.
So
Mm-hmm.
us to figuring out whether Gary were in the hedge fund people or whatever were successful in overtaking the firm.
Yep.
that would make us solve all of those other plot lines, right? So if Gary wasn't successful, that's the biggest reason. If Gary wasn't successful, knowing that Hayden was a part of that process, you are now a problem. So
And
you
you
have
will
to
open our business up to be hit at any time. If somebody give you a golden nickel, you taking it. You
exactly,
easily can be bought. So if somebody say, "Give me all your records," all right, for this golden coin, I'll take it. I don't for that to the line that he crossed. I don't think anybody should be able to trust him. Now the other
correct,
partners may not know what was going on, but Robin did, and Robin one of the big boss dogs. Because I know you tried to take me, you're not going to put my company back in a very vulnerable, weak state again. We ain't letting that happen. So you know what you can do? You and your recording items can go on up at this door. That's what you can do.
exactly,
And
exactly.
I think from that alone, to me, is enough for him to be fired. People get
Here,
fired for less every day. So
yeah,
it's a big offense to get them about this mug.
exactly. Chandra Lee Daniels says these writers don't know shit about the previous seasons. That is, they are not using anything that happened in past seasons to make sure it makes sense now. Listen, Chandra, you and I, we are here, sister. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why everything is not very. It's not flush. It's not meshing together. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
So it's the show very blah because people are like, okay, this doesn't. All this stuff that y'all are doing, it's like this a whole nother show, and it
Mm-hmm.
still
It still
it
don't make
don't make
sense.
sense.
Yep.
Shanice, loud and clear. Oh, okay, that must have been when I was asking if they could hear us. Chandra Lee Daniel says, and
Yeah.
again, I'm going to say
I think friend froze, y'all. Or was it on my end?
girl, my phone died.
I was like, I think friend froze. I was like, I don't know.
Girl, this I'm having a time tonight. Okay.
It's okay. We gonna push through.
Yeah, we gonna take her off over here. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, that there we go. There we go. All right, this one is fully charged, so we gonna be good from this. Somebody said she frozen. Okay, where we at? Let me get myself positioned. I'm still gonna be talking. All right, here we go. Let me find the next comment. Girl is my opinion says a little competition makes a man like a woman even more. Yeah, but I'm like, does it make them like her enough to be? Let me take this banner down, child. It don't make you like them enough to be ready to go off somebody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Take somebody out.
Yeah, that's the problem that I'm having with this whole situation here. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank y'all. First of all, disclaimer. Thank y'all so much for bearing with us tonight. We wanted to make sure we got on here on time. We already had to push it back because both of us was in our daggone cars, child. And now my phone cutting off, the sound crazy. We're gonna be good from here on out. Hopefully.
Mhm.
Hopefully. Okay, prayerfully. Chandra Lee Daniel says Fatima's loyalty to Andy is mad annoying. Yes, it is. She really needs to go mind her business. And Fatima is legit my favorite character on this show. Like, why the fuck does she have to be a Avenger all the time? Rest. Yes. Like, why are you Captain Save-A-Ho? And everything that you do. You Captain Save-A-Ho for Zach. You Captain Save-A-Ho for Andy. Hell, you was even Captain Save-A-Ho for Danny's ass.
Mhm.
I'm like, girl, who is going to save you? Okay, who is going to save you? Because you and who gonna save my nerves? Because you about on them. Like for real, for real. It's getting kind of hectic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Girls, my opinion says, yeah, he told her to do that. Oh, what you mean? Maybe I missed something, child. You know, we was talking and commenting. Girl, is my opinion says Fatima really grinds my gears. Yeah, she's starting to get on my nerves. She
Yeah.
on my nerves and Zatima too. Quiet as it's kept. Okay,
Mhm.
Chandra Lee Daniel says this shit is dragging on because they are stretching Who Killed Gary to the mid-season finale, just like they stretched the DNA results to the right. And that's what I'm saying. This is a true testament to terrible writing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you should be able to have several plot lines and solve them within a season and still hold the attention of the audience and make them want to come back for more. It has happened so often in so many shows that this one, I don't know why it's so hard for them to do that here. This is a show that the concept is very good, but they are literally self-sabotaging. The show is becoming it is trash.
It is. I was about to ask, what do you think it is? Do you hear feedback? You hear feedback? Okay. What do you think it is that's still keeping us watching it? Because it is trash, though.
You know what? I can only speak for me. I think that, well, I know that I watch it because I genuinely want DeVal and Crystal Renee to have a job. That's the only reason why I watch it. I like the characters there in their normal form. I like them as individuals. So it's like I want them to have a job, but I want the writers to give them something to work with. And at this point, I'm starting to, my loyalty to them as humans is starting to dwindle because it's like I can't continue to fry my brain cells watching trash.
Yeah.
My loyalty is starting to really shift. Chandra Lee Daniel says, I'm still standing on the fact that it was Penelope. She makes the most sense to me. But then again, these people don't have any kind of sense. Exactly. And then we haven't, then where is she? Where is Penelope?
She gone. She goes. She probably went to the UK too. She gone. Like this is dumb.
You know what would be good? If her and Robin did it together. That would be like a twist that no one would ever think of. I don't know how on earth that would be a thing. Yeah. But again, none of this stuff makes any sense on this show at all. At all. So Fatima goes back in the back, and Hayden says, yes, look from the look of your face, you must have got the news that I'm your boss. Okay, so Hayden, listen, I know you're excited that you get to tell Fatima what to do, but how is this benefiting you so much? Like, what are you really getting out of this besides, oh, I get to clown her and make her do? You're still working. You do realize you now have double the caseload, right? And you are not a divorce attorney. This is so dumb to me because in real life, this would not happen. If this is such a prominent law firm, there's no way that you're going to tell me that you have a tax attorney now on my divorce case. I will be looking at this person's track record and noticing, so how many cases have you won for your previous people for divorces? Oh, no, I'm a tax attorney. Oh, okay, give me somebody else. I need somebody with some experience.
That's the part I don't understand for why he's putting him in that position.
Yeah.
Won't you take on the cases? Won't you bring in a liaison? Bring in somebody temporarily to hold over the cases until Andy to come back to work. But more importantly, I thought when people are going through stuff, you need to go through your day like it's normal. Bring your butt to work.
Right. It's not smart to have Andy now all of a sudden hiding out.
Thank you.
Because oh, my fiance is in the hospital and I didn't off him, you guys. I promise I'm at home mourning, so I can't even go to work. Woe is me. This whole trying to make Andy this damsel in distress deal is not working.
Yeah.
And where's Jordan?
In UK too. Everybody gone. Nobody is coming back. Everybody's gone. You don't have Jordan. You don't have Penelope. Like, the detective gone. Like, we were seeing these people all the time, at least every other episode last season. So now we don't see them at all. And I'm mad that we're seeing more of Rich and
Tony.
Like, why are we seeing so much of y'all? We didn't even see this much of Preston when he was over there. Why are we seeing y'all every scene?
Child, and I can't wait to get into Danny's ass when we get to that. Cause that bitch, oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. We 40 minutes in, I can say it. She grinds the left side of my butt cheek. I cannot.
She's
I
the
am
definition
sick,
of self-sabotaging.
sick of her.
The
But
definition.
this whole, and then the scene was Zach coming in here, getting ready to attack Hayden. He brings this sandwich in here for Fatima. This scene was entirely too long, too. I
Yeah.
think that this was their way of alluding to the fact that
He's
Fatima is
great.
pregnant because she
Yeah.
couldn't stand the smells. So
Mm-hmm.
this is how they're trying to usher in, oh, Fatima's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, does Zach know at this point or not? Like, y'all just so all over, y'all so discombobulated on this side of things. I don't know what to expect. Like, it's not like Zach said, oh, are you okay? Do you feel good? You need some water? You need something? Oh, somebody said something we need to read.
Yeah, I got some feedback. I thought I was hearing it.
Oh, somebody said you got feedback.
Can y'all hear now?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
somebody
hearing it when I talk.
I don't hear it. Maybe I'm tripping. It's probably, you know what? It's probably my husband watching TV upstairs. Y'all hear that? Yeah, he's watching a podcast. I can hear it. It's not you. I don't know where I was at, but he can get rid of him. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me scroll down
You
to catch up to y'all comments. Fatima really grinds my gears. Where we at? Where we at? Okay, I always believe that TP and his writers insult our intelligence. Let the scenes make sense. Is that too much to ask for? Tyler, a sister could use the extra income. Give me a call. Right, Sherry Mack. Go, girl. Listen, do we got to go down and petition at the studio? Because, child, I need somebody to make this make sense. I need somebody to make this make sense, okay? Because it ain't making no lick of sense right about now.
Mm-hmm.
Chandra Lee Daniel says we all are allowed to have a time, especially after those election results. Take your time, sis. Take your time. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to talk about that election, child, because I seen some people for, it's some people I'm looking at them like, girl, what? You did what? Oh, okay. I'm watching you. Yeah, I'm watching you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why I don't talk about politics with people, child. Shanice says, I agree. Robin did find himself liking Andrea more than he anticipated. Yeah, I agree. Because he was like, oh, let's get on my plane. Let's go do this. And you don't even have to work. Like, I'm the boss. That's what I'm saying. Like, you the boss where you want to take her on your private jet to
Mm-hmm.
go wander the land of the seas and do whatever you want to do, but you're not the boss to fire Hayden.
Right.
Like, I don't get it. Chandra Lee Daniel says, Sisters truly is trash. I am legit just watching Zatima scenes on IG. Yeah, and even Zatima, I ain't even going fake friend. It's going to the left and down to the center.
Right. It really is going bad, but a lot of it really is because they're dragging it too long.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you, especially over there on the team where you only got 8 episodes. Come on, brother, let's speed this thing up. Let's get to.
Yeah. And then did you see the episode that they released early by accident?
Uh,
So there's an episode that they released early by accident. Spoiler alert, y'all close your ears if you don't want to hear this. They showed where Fatima was basically, she let Zach go to jail just so he can learn a lesson. And she knew that Jeremiah was still alive, but she let the cops lock Zach up. But I'm like, that didn't even make any sense either, because they should have been at the hospital checking to see. Ain't nobody gonna do all this work for a crackhead. Like, ain't nobody gonna have this much work. They gonna be out here looking for criminals that killed a crackhead. Like, ain't nobody doing all that. They're not.
so Zach go to jail.
She lets
Fatima
Zach go
know
to
he's alive,
right.
but
She's like, he needs to learn a lesson because he did too much. That's what she said. It's dumb. But then all the friends were like, you need to get him out of jail because he didn't do it. That's messed up. She was like, no, he needs to learn to calm down. But this is where the writers and Tyler Perry are trying to create this whole parallel of Fatima. Zach tore up Belinda's house. You go and tear up Deja's house. Y'all are the same person. Y'all do the same stuff.
Literally the same
But
people.
it's okay for Zach. It's not okay for Zach to do it, but it's okay for you to do it. And
Mhm.
that's what they're trying to bring to the light. That Fatima does is the same stuff that she complains about Zach doing. She does the self same exact
Yep.
thing. And it's true, she does. And it's like you can't. It can't always be on your terms. It can't be. Chandra
Mhm.
Lee Daniels says, "Girl, most people only watch was a team of Crystal and DeVal at this point." Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm watching. It really is. Girl is my opinion says, "I really want all of them to get work outside of Tyler Perry shows." I do, because you know what? It's I'm gonna be truthful with y'all. All of them act better outside of this show,
Mhm.
because KJ, phenomenal actress. They are. She is so underutilized on Sisters. It's not even funny. Even Karen. Um, gosh, what is her name in real life? She has a beautiful name. I can't believe I forgot her name. But the girl, the woman that plays Karen, amazing actress. She was actually pregnant on another show that she was doing. I think the show has since been canceled, but she's an amazing actress, very talented.
Hmm.
Like but on this show, it just shows the weakest parts of them because the script is trash.
Yeah.
So yeah, girl is my opinion says, but how would Robin know Penelope? That's another thing. He wouldn't. He wouldn't unless he really looked into the whole scenario. You know what I'm saying? But if Robin knew Jordan, right? Robin knows that Andy is now with Jordan. Then if he really is a sleuth or this amazing lawyer that owns this firm, like he's saying he is, I'm sure he knows all the backstory of Gary, Penelope, all this other stuff. I'm sure he's looked into all of that. I don't know. Who knows? It's too many broken pieces.
Mhm.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like the Penelope thing is a stretch, though. I think it'll be a stretch. I think it's a well. Now that I'm
Yeah,
talking
because
about,
Gary was with Penelope and she was pregnant all this time. So he had to know that, like, because um, Andy was, child, this mosquito gonna get on my damn nerves. Andy is with Jordan, right? And they've been together for some months now, according to the show. So, and Penelope, she was at least 6, 7 months pregnant,
hmm
but she been pregnant for 85 years, like Karen. So I don't know, child. And that's another thing. None of this is meshing together. We're not putting it, connecting the dots.
I wonder, did it ever come out how he found out anyway?
How he found out.
Robin found out about what was going on. Did that ever come out?
He said he just found it all out coming back, because he said he was coming back because one of the partners had passed away. So he was coming to salvage that. And as he came back, he was alerted about what was going on with Andy. So he quickly went there to go and save her and keep her from going to jail. But I'm like, how is she going to jail and they don't have any evidence that it was her? It's
Yeah,
stupid. It's
yeah.
stupid. Very
They
dumb.
should have made it to where he came in. This is my thing. Paint the picture. Let us
Hmm.
know what's going on. Robin comes back in. He walks into the firm. I don't see Fatima. Wait, okay. Where Andy? Wait a minute. Hayden ain't even here.
Exactly.
Go to the front desk. Hey, have you seen? No, these none of them have been in the office for the past 3 days.
Right.
Nobody has heard from them. Then you do your digging.
Child.
That could have took literally 3 minutes, if that. In the very beginning, it could have took 3 minutes. And then at the very end, let the end still be the end where where Robin come in and take Andy out of there.
Exactly.
But paint the picture. Him just popping up like somebody and called his, like he the candy man and called his name 3 times and him magically appeared. This is dumb. Paint the picture. How did he get here?
Child,
Where all my people at?
this is so thrown together. I don't even, I can't even. That's what I'm saying. We're trying to rewrite the story and make it make sense, and we're having trouble. It's so discombobulated.
Yeah.
Chandra Lee Daniels says there's supposed to be other divorce lawyers at the firm. Her caseload should have gone to. Exactly. You can't be that short-handed at this firm where it's supposed to be the top firm in the area, but yeah, you only got one divorce attorney and you putting the load on a tax attorney.
Mm-hmm.
That's strange. It's strange. He still have just, oh, that's old. That's an old comment about your feedback. Chandra Lee Daniel says, I literally think Andy is only coming back to work in season 8B. Really? Wow.
In the sense of, like, she gonna be at this hospital the whole time?
Right. Because he's saying that he doesn't want her in the office. He wants her to be like kind of isolated. She's supposed to look like the damsel in distress, all distraught that her fiance. But I'm like, why can't we just say that this man blackmailed her into marriage? Why can't we just say that? Because there's nothing selling that, oh my God, I'm so in love with Gary and I want to be back with him. The blackmail makes so much more sense.
Yeah. It's kind of becoming draining because it's like,
It is.
Come on.
Yeah, let it burn. Let it go. Chandra Lee Daniels says, I always try and defend Danny, but I don't even know what's going on with her anymore because I refuse to watch Big Hips Tony scenes. Let's move on to Danny because y'all, listen, I'm gonna tell you right here. This review gonna be real short because it wasn't shit going on in this episode.
Didn't give nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Sister girl Danny, you are a dumb bitch. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put this. Tony comes over here. She's going down a checklist of what she's thankful for that didn't happen and blah, blah, blah. And then Tony comes over to give her this big opportunity for her to elevate herself on her job. Now, seasons ago, when you were talking to the toy cop that was working in there and he was, behind the scenes cop with the traffickers or whatever, you were telling him how you haven't advanced at your job, you don't know why, and you want to do better and you want to make more money and this, that, and the third. Now he's giving you the opportunity and now you're mad at him for giving you the opportunity. Then when he says, okay, I'm so sorry, I'll take it back, you're like, well, no, I can't do that. You are the epitome of an idiot. And I do not believe that there are any women that act like this. Tyler Perry, who are your friends? Who are you around? Who are these writers around that acts like this? This makes absolutely no sense. This woman complains that she doesn't have money. She can't never pay for dinners. Her friends are paying for her drinks and her dinner because she don't have no money. She always crying broke. But you now have an opportunity to advance yourself and you don't want to do it. Now, I get it. I would understand it if it was like, hey, I don't want to put more time into this job because I actually have explored this that I'm doing that I'm really more passionate about that I'm going to make money from. You're not even doing that. The only thing that you've shown us that you are consistent with and passionate about is one, getting on our damn nerves, and two, smoking a J every day. What say you, friend? Because Danny worked the last piece of nerve that I have, and her and Hamburglar Hips, Tony, y'all can go right. Tony, go get your wife and your kids back and leave this bimbo bitch alone because she is dumb as a box of rocks. And I am, frankly, at this point, I have had it up to here with her and her bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I'm like, she's the definition of self-sabotage. You have a man here who's wanting to help you advance. Whether you expressed it or not, he's looking out for you in some type of way. You disrespectful, so-and-so helpful you are. Because to bring up this man kids and tell him to get on the plane and go on over there to Paris to them bad 8 kids, there you go, crossing another line. And then when he go off on you or cheat on you and leave you, then you finna go and play this song that all men the same, but you pushing every last one of them away.
Correct.
And for Tony, big burly hips, you can't want nothing more than somebody else. She don't want it. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go.
Period. Period.
You don't want it. You can't want something more than somebody else. And this is another conversation. You over here as this big grown adult and can't even hold a conversation. Now you got to get loud and get rowdy and bring all this attention. And for you to be the manager, you don't have enough sense to end the conversation either. And be like, you
Exactly.
know what? We'll handle this. We'll finish this up at the apartment. Or you come over to my house. Or you come to my office on your lunch. You still having a conversation like a dingbat. That's it.
There is no way that I would be sacrificing my job over this lazy ingrate. Danny is 2 seconds from hanging in a child line. Okay. She doesn't want to do anything additional for herself. She's one of those people that is content with being mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
And I would sit there and allow her to continue to be her mediocre self.
Yep.
I cannot do Danny.
I just want to know what he waiting on to break up with her. Like,
What are you doing?
what are you waiting on?
She's not, honestly, she's not worthy of you, Tony. You sat up there and listened to her conversations with her friends all the time. What intrigued you by this nothing ass woman? She don't got shit going for her. She doesn't do anything for you but give you a mustache ride here and there and a good sloppy toppy and a roll in the sack. That's all she's good for. Like, this girl had just was questioned by the police for hours, and all you trying to help nurture her mental health, and all she worrying about is riding your pogo stick.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that your go-to for some type of
To try to build a life with
result?
somebody. Like, you're trying to build a life with this woman. Why? She don't even like your kids. There should be strike 1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like my kids, baby. You don't like me. What a deal.
Yeah, it's crazy, girl. No, I'm not talking about no politics. You ain't got to air. You ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me, baby. Okay. Never. All right. Chandra Daniel says Zach knows he touched her stomach. He said I be having cravings too, and he said I love y'all when he walked out. Oh, okay.
Oh,
See, I was so checked out.
Me too. I
didn't even pay attention to that. Chandra Lee Daniel says TP pissed me off with dragging Fatima out that long, right? Because it's coming right back on the day after Christmas, December 26th. I guess he felt like that was a Christmas present for us, child. I can't. I can't. Absolutely not. Chandra Lee Daniel says Fatima doesn't know Jeremiah is alive in the leaked episode. She's gonna find out when she goes with Connie. You're talking about the trailer now. Yes. So I didn't see all of the episode, but I was watching our entertainment's review, and I thought that's what he said. So thank you for correcting me. She didn't know. She did not know, y'all, but she knows at some point at the end of that episode. But that was the one leaked episode. So there's that. But still, like, her whole thing was Zach needs to learn a lesson. And I'm like, girl, what? I cannot. Chandra Lee did Ebony Obsidian, that's her name. Karen's name is Ebony Obsidian. Ebony is a fucking beast. I can't wait to see her in 688 and more. Oh, she's in another movie. Okay, yeah, I want to see her. Yeah, Wu-Tang Show. That was the show that she was in. Yeah, Ebony can act her tail off.
I didn't finish out Wu-Tang, but I did like it. I didn't get a chance. I ain't finished it out.
Yeah, she is very underutilized in this show. I'm telling you. Andy needs a backbone. I'm sick of her being a damsel in distress. It's been 8 seasons. Damn. Yeah, I'm tired of it too. But that's how they're writing her character. They're writing her as a damsel in distress. They're writing Danny as a dumb broke bitch. They're writing Sabrina as some airheaded bird, and Karen as some relentless, uh, bitter baby
Little
mama.
baby mama.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm
Hmm.
like, why can't any of the women be elevated? This
But
doesn't
that's
even
what
make
I
any sense.
said when we looked at last season. That was my strife when it came down to Gary. I feel like Tyler Perry loves to play into the stereotypes of black people. Like,
Yeah.
we know that Scary Gary is Scary Gary. Like, I'm
Right.
not mad at him being obsessive over Andy, in the player and all the things, but now he a crackhead, now he a pervert, now
Right.
he really ain't got the coins because he was scamming everybody from the beginning. I'm like, come on, you could have left him as the black man who has a college education and got it going on. You already made him a cheater. Why add on the other stuff?
Yeah. Crazy.
That's just me.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's absolutely insane. I can't get with this. This is just not making any sense.
Yeah,
Chandra Lee Daniels says because apparently saying he blackmailed her gives her motive to stab him. I can see that, but then also it's like, nah, because I could have did it before I decided to walk down the aisle. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have
yeah,
been did this. So, and Gary has so many people after him that it's like anybody could have did this at
did
this
it.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Shanice says, and none of these women wouldn't even buck for Fatima. Right. Exactly. Period. Not and Andy for sure wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got the little bug, child. I hope I did. Cause that thing is pissing me off. Okay. And Shanice says Zach gets on my nerves with how he doesn't think before he reacts.
Yep.
Yeah, he reacts like a teenager, like a
Gotta grow him
child.
up.
It's too much. Him and
Mhm.
Fatima need to grow up, honestly. Because Fatima coming into the workplace, I know the banter between her and A Hayden is kind of funny, but then it's not. It's like
Yeah.
you are at work. This is
It goes
unprofessional.
on too long.
Yeah. And then
Mm-hmm.
but Hayden talking about something, yeah, I know she knows how to work it. She done something about basically alluding to the fact that they had sex before. I'm like, Hayden, come on now. Come on now. Um, oh shoot, I shouldn't say that word. I think you're supposed to say schmecks or something like something else. So let me not say that word. You're not supposed to say that on here. Child, you know I'm all scared now since my little channel was taken all the way down. Child, get to
Mm.
things. Chandra Lee Daniel says Danny not having money as a supervisor is crazy to me. Right. Because my mom is a supervisor at a hospital and she's making bank and she works at an airline. Madness. That's what I'm saying. Danny is just irresponsible. It's a lot. Danny is content with being mediocre and it's sad. Yes. And then but the level of anger that she had with him, and then the way she laughs at stuff and makes it like a joke, but she's serious and like you just never know what the hell. Like she always is like when she used to talk to Preston, she's like, you don't even take the time to try to get to know me. You don't do this. Tony, you wanted a black man, right? That you felt was going to get to know you more, know more about your struggle. Okay, he has seen your friends. He talked about how Karen is doing good in her salon, which we're gonna talk about this damn scene at the salon too, child. Was just dumb as hell. But he talked about Karen owning her salon and how she's doing good with that. How Andy is getting a promotion on her job, which I don't know how the hell he knew that, but whatever. How Sabrina got the promotion on her job or whatever. And how he felt like, oh well, here's your thing that you can have that can elevate
Mm-hmm.
you. And she's like, who told you that I want that? But you always are like talking about how they're all doing all these things and you feel like they're leaving you behind.
And you always say how they think they better than you because of their.
Exactly.
So, girl, what do you want? You want to be left behind, or do you want to keep up? You got to choose ye this day. Which one is gonna be?
She don't know. She don't know. Shanice says, I'm so with you on that, Shay, that these actors don't have anything that they can really sink their teeth into script wise. Exactly. They're just
Mm-hmm.
trying to work with what they got. And I think that it's to the point where they want to rewrite the story they damn self during the scenes, but for so much there's so many parameters that they can work around,
Mm-hmm.
that they're just like, listen, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here to get my little check and go on home, okay? Shanice Lee Daniel says his kids are some terrible motherfuckers, so I'm with Danny on that.
Even with them being bad, the fact that she keep throwing it up in his face and being disrespectful
Yes.
behind it, for
Yeah.
me, be like, nah, Danny. And it's really just that little girl. That little boy seemed like he was kind of cool. It's that little girl.
Yeah, get a little boy a video game and he
Yeah,
good.
that little girl. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chandra said, "Our entertainment be talking shit." I be dragging his ass on Twitter because he out of touch with women. You can't drag Fatima on a trailer that's out of context to get us to watch. Well, when you right, you're right. I think he is out of touch with women though. But also, let me not talk about the man. I like his reviews, but I'm a be honest with y'all. And again, I don't ever want to shade any of my other content creators because Lord knows with my recent experience, they all came together and showed. He didn't, but he probably don't. His channel's so big, he probably don't know that I exist. But um, my fellow content creators showed up and showed out for me, so I can't hate. But he just strikes me as like a 40-year-old virgin. You know what I mean? Like he just strikes me as a virgin, like somebody that, yeah, he just the way that he talks about the women on, but I don't even think he's 40. I don't even think he's 30 yet. I think he's young. But he has his own house now. He just bought a house, congratulations to him. But yeah, I don't think he is in touch with a lot of women. Like I think he is very inexperienced with women. I don't even know if he's had an experience yet. But I don't know. I don't know what's in that man's bed or what's in between, whatever. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Let me shut up. Back to the show, girl. Ain't nobody asking me all that. Ain't nobody asking me all that. Shout out to our entertainment because he is entertaining to me sometimes. But I see you, girl. I know what you're about. Chandra says the writers did that to Gary, not TP, and the fact that Cheeto is Nigerian is more insulting. Did what? What they do to him, girl?
The changing him up to be the crackhead scammer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Well, they try to say Nigerians are scammers, and that's crazy to me. So I don't know why
Yeah.
they trying to do that. Chandra Lee Daniel says the reason why I'm also harping on with people having to stop blaming TP for the writing is because I've also been on Twitter Spaces with those people. It's them. Leave TP out of this. Listen, girl. Listen. I understand you is 10 toes down for Mr. TP. Okay. I
He is.
understand. I respect your position, honey. Okay. If you look at Crystal and DeVal on their press run for Zatima, you can see they are tired of the back and forth and how immature Zach is. Yeah, because
It's
DeVal
how you
even
grow him
admitted it.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. Zach, well, DeVal Ellis admitted that. He was like, well, I wouldn't have done blah, 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 but Zach's
Mm-hmm.
character is this, that, and the third. So I think they're just trying to make sense of it all so they can get through the workday, child.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 32-year-old version. So I was right. Okay. That's why I say he has no idea what it feels like to have an emotional attachment to someone to talk about these effing women. He grinds my goddamn gears.
Is this
Okay.
allegedly or opinion based? Let's say allegedly.
We're going to say allegedly, but I believe he has admitted that.
Oh.
I believe he has admitted that he is of the Virgin Islands. I believe. Yeah. I
Oh.
believe. But ain't nothing wrong with that. He trying to save himself, baby. He's saving it, for somebody.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
somebody.
know
He's
that. I
saving
don't catch him often, and I've probably seen maybe 3 or 4 of his
himself.
videos. But yeah.
Well,
Okay.
hell, whatever he's saying, people loving the child because he is popular. Okay, baby
Yeah.
boy gets 10,000 plus views on them videos. Okay, all
Wow.
right. So, well, there's that. Y'all, just come on over here. We is married and seasoned. I guarantee I ain't no virgin. I got a kid upstairs. He'll prove that. He 8 years old. Okay, and I've been married for 11 years, and I had some people before him. Okay, so I got some experiences.
Shay.
Child, let me stop.
Your
All right,
husband gonna
moving
be
on.
like, what the what?
I was trying to relate, I was, relate to the peoples. But child, moving on. Let's get on into this last little scene because child ain't shit going on in this episode. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Karen and this whole at her salon and the lady talking about her edges was snatched off from the roots to riches and with Pam. What do you think about this whole scene? I think that this was just a way to try to make Karen the fall guy for this whole roots to riches thing because all Karen was like, I want a percentage of it since you selling it out of my shop and you use my money to buy it. I want a percentage of the business. So that doesn't make her part owner of it. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, Aaron invested in the company too. So technically, Karen would just be an investor, not the owner of the company. So this lady coming in here talking trash, but I guess this just makes the connection of you selling it out of the salon. It makes
Yeah.
it look like Karen is liable for whatever is going on. And then my thing is, how long have you tested this product, Pam? Like,
It goes right back to my little spiel that I did. Here was a chance to let Pam come from just being the front desk clerk and spreading her wings into being an entrepreneur, and boom and bam, here we go. Now the stuff don't work. Now the people losing their hair. Like now it's all of these things. It's like, come on, let's just everything don't have to be dramatic. Everything
right.
don't have to be down in the gutter, sad. Oh my God, I can't keep $2 in my pocket. Storyline, like everything don't have to be this, especially when you're trying to show Black excellence. Just let it be what it's gonna be. I would rather them put the storyline of fighting over who have percentage of the company and how much I need to get back, and maybe you need to get up out of my shop if you don't want to meet my demands because you did. I would have rather had that storyline than
Yeah.
sitting here trying to. If we're gonna do drama, let's do drama. That's
And,
drama.
and now why we got to be dealing with a potential lawsuit now? Because
Thank
now
you.
that's going to be even more where Karen is going to be leaning on Zach because now she gonna need money because now she got this lady asking for $400,000 for her edges. And how do I know that you use my product on your edges and that's why I came out?
And who told you that Edges was worth $400,000?
Girl,
Who done told you that? I'm with Pam, girl. We better go get you a wig until this stuff grow back. But you better go on somewhere with this $400,000. I wasn't mad at Pam with that. Which wig you want?
because baby, you're gonna have to go back to your roots if you think you're gonna get your riches from me. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you're not about to do. You take your bald head ass on and get you some go on over to Stormy and get you some blossom serum. And
Shout out to Story.
shout out to Stormy.
They gonna
Get you
get
some
you.
what you say? Huh?
They gonna get you.
Oh girl, listen. It is what it is. Go and get you some blossom serum, put them on your edges, because that do work. I ain't buying no glaze, but I will buy that. Okay. I use that on my pots this morning. Okay. All my pots. Bless my heart and all my pots. Okay. It's Chandra Lee Daniel says it's facts because he said shit on his page. That's why I'm like, sir, don't talk about relationships because you have no idea what it feels like to want to flip some shit upside down with arguing. Well, there's that. Hopefully, he'll have some life experiences. So he's still young. He's still a little young thing. But he doing something right, child. That channel is booming over there. Okay, he's doing big things, and I am proud of him for that. Okay, but yeah, he gonna get him some one day. One day. And she says, and she told Hayden's house for no reason. I think. Okay, let me see. I think Pam made her part owner that Trey Troy or whatever the fuck his name is told Pam not whatever the fuck his name is. You are funny, Chandra.
And that's another one. Where is
he at? Where is Trey? Where? I just
and okay. Where's Aaron? We ain't seen Aaron.
We ain't seen
Then
Aaron.
his other baby mamas. Where they at?
It's a lot of missing. It's a lot of people that's missing in action. They are missing in action. That's what this is. This is, you know what? In the end, that's it, y'all. That was
That's
all
it.
that happened. That was it.
It
Oh,
absolutely
Sabrina.
ain't happened.
We gotta talk about Sabrina and the Karen. I mean, whatever her name is at the bank. Remember that scene with Sabrina and Maurice and the lady, the woman that came back. First of all, Sabrina is the manager of the bank, right? So for them to just send this woman back into the bank and say, "Oh, you got a job again," and because she supposedly was in the back giving BJ's and back shots.
She's like, I don't even know what back
She's
shots
like, I don't even know what back shots are. I had to go to the Urban Dictionary.
are.
Girl, girl. And for them to fire you without doing an investigation. What are we talking about here? What do you got? On to the next scene, because that wasted 10 minutes of the episode that we can't get back. Let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about something that makes sense. Because this right here, none. None. This
It
whole
wasn't
scene,
needed. It
we
was,
could have threw this whole scene in the trash.
yeah.
Because what was it? I get it. I think that this was supposed to show how Sabrina, child, my head is in my, I don't know what's going on. It's like a piece that's in my mouth and my head. I can't. This scene basically was to depict how Sabrina is always there for everybody else. And she's always sticking up for people, having people's backs, but she's always getting blamed for something that she didn't do. And I really wanted, this scene would have made more sense to me if she had have made that very clear and blunt to Maurice, where she should have said, kind of like when you went to jail because you were dating that terrible guy, and
After
I
he
told you
told
to
you to
leave
leave him
him
alone.
alone,
Yep.
and I soldiered up for you, and I ended up going to jail over your BS,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody, cared about me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always the fall guy. I'm always the one in the middle of everybody else's BS.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. It's
Yeah.
sad.
I do like that scene. I wish it would have been with somebody outside of Maurice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should have been with Maurice. Maybe with Rich, maybe, or maybe her girlfriends, but I don't think it should have been with Maurice because Maurice don't take nothing seriously. And I'm actually shocked they had him to be on his best behavior when she was, crying or whatever. But I also feel like this scene went way too long too.
Yeah, I think what they tried to do was humanize Maurice in that situation because he's been
Yeah,
so obnoxious, but it didn't land. It didn't
yeah,
land.
yeah.
Chandra Lee Daniels says, I literally feel like everyone is coming back after they wrap up Who Killed Gary, which is madness. They should be able to run multiple stories at once.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We need to be talking about Jordan and this campaign, what's going on with his assistant that took these pictures, where we at with that. What about Danny? And is she, is Preston going to come back and sweep her off her feet from Tony? What's going
Mm-hmm.
on with Sabrina and this baby? Is she actually pregnant by Rich? There are stories that are. And what happened to the African guy? What happened to him? Is he still trying to get with Sabrina?
Where the
Where,
other couple
yeah, where's Calvin? Is Calvin gonna come back and be her friend? Like, what's happening? Is Karen gonna finally have this baby?
please.
Okay,
We in episode what? 4?
child.
We need to have this baby tomorrow.
Correct. Absolutely. And where's her mama? Where her mama go?
We need to have this baby
Like,
tomorrow. Let's wrap this up.
it's, yeah, wrap it up and put it in a bow. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Chandra says, and now she's in the middle of Rich and Andy too. See, crazy, crazy. But y'all, that's it. There ain't nothing else happening on the show. It's the end.
We put it out for an hour. I
We
mean,
did. We did. We 10 minutes before our time of an hour and 30 minutes, But comment down below. What do y'all think about this episode? What do y'all expect for the rest of the season? Again, thank y'all so much for bearing with us through these technical difficulties we had this evening. But nevertheless, we hope that it was entertaining overall. Okay. My final thoughts, Sean, I'm gonna let you go and take it away, friend. trash, 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 trash. I don't have any expectations. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't. I think that this has gone so far into the oblivion of
Yep.
bullshit that nothing's going to change. I think
Yep.
that we're good. We're good as done with this.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah, I'm
I
waiting
agree.
for the cancellation.
Those gonna be my closing words. I'm waiting for him to be like, this is the final season. Because he messed it up too bad. Where are we going from here? And do I think they have the ability to put it back on track? Yeah, I do. I can see it a little bit. But at the same time, I'd rather him bring in the Issa Rae. Bring in
Yeah,
bring in a Will Pack, like bring in some people that can get it back on track. The girl that I can't think of her real name, but on from Insecure, she was the big girl.
Oh, Kelly. Her
Yeah,
name was Kelly on the show.
I can't think of her real name. She's a
Um,
writer. Bring her on
bring her
board.
in. That would be great. That would
She
be
wrote
great.
a lot of Insecure episodes. She wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't want to see. That's the thing. Tyler Perry tries to hide behind this whole I pay my actors so much money. Okay, let's pay some writers too. Because your actors, I'm pretty sure they would sacrifice a little bit of their money just to have some good material. Because the better the material that they Natasha Rothwell.
Yes.
That's her name.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you, Chandra. Also, thinking of
come on, Chandra.
Yes, you are the MVP of the night. Speaking of Chandra Rhimes.
Yep, another one.
Have her come on and help do some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so, as somebody that has experience with writing good material, because this is just getting so far down. It is, you know what it is? It's really showing how novice Tyler Perry is.
Yeah.
It's he has really learned all of this stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
And it's really showing. It's really showing.
Yep, I agree. And it's showing that he don't have anything outside of black trauma.
Right. Right.
That's what it's giving. You don't know anything. And I get this how you made your famous claim, but let's elevate. Let's elevate. Come on.
In the words of Kelly, aka Natasha Rothwell, growth is what we need.
Please and thank you.
Yep. And that is our time, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching us. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that is continuing to watch this bullshit with us too. And we will see you hopefully in the next episode. Thank y'all for watching. We so appreciate y'all, and peace out.